which of course is the same profits that we give to our.
These are the rates allowed in the region. And Israel attacked the American goods stand with Israel. I've made it clear throughout my presidency. And this is the reason why working with Israel we have created the joint military and intelligence cooperation between our.
Hi, my name is Kay and welcome to XSplit Workshop Beginner Series. Master V working on these available options available for XSplit broadcast. Is complete report, which you can think of as a sort of a stage for your production. In this view menu, you can set the resolution or size of the viewport along with the frame rate. Please note that when you start streaming or recording, the higher the resolution and frame rate, the more system resources will be required. In XSplit Broadcaster, it is so easy to add sources in your stage. Sources can be a variety of items like images, videos, games, which will be covered in the next video. Right here is where you can arrange the list of all your sources. One really cool thing about XSplit Broadcaster is that we don't just have one scene to work with. We have 12 scenes that you can set up, and to make it more organized, you can rename each by selecting a specific scene and changing it on the box above. Creating and switching between various scenes is what unlocks the true video production capabilities of XSplit. Once you have set up your scenes, you can now save them as a presentation. Different presentations can be loaded anytime, even when streaming or recording. That wraps it up for our first XSplit Broadcaster V2 Beginners tutorial. In the next episode, we'll talk about different sources you can use with XSplit Broadcaster. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please leave any questions in the comments. Hi, my name is Kay and welcome to XSplit Workshop Beginner Series. Hey everyone and welcome to the beginner's tutorial of the latest XSplit Broadcaster V2. This will cover different sources that you can use with XSplit Broadcaster. You can skip ahead to any of these sections by clicking on these icons below. The first thing you should set up is your audio. There are two primary audio sources, your microphone and system audio. You can quickly access the audio settings by clicking the gear symbol here. XSplit Broadcaster detects the default audio devices that is set in your system. Please note that if you do not set system sound to default speakers, you may no longer be able to hear sound from your applications or games on your stream or recordings. Once you have selected your audio source, you have a couple options below for audio delay and silence detection. To find out more about audio delay, view this video here, and for silence detection, you can read this blog here. Now let's go over the sources we can add to the viewport or your stage. All of the following sources are found in the Add Sources menu, which you can access here and here. First, we'll discuss the game capture source. If you currently have a PC game active, it will be listed in the game source menu, and clicking on it will add the game to the viewport. Take note that any game that runs below DirectX 9 will not be detected. Another way to add game is via auto detect. It automatically switches to whatever game you are playing. Next is a different type of camera sources. In this menu, X9 will not be detected. Another way to add game is via auto detect. It automatically switches to whatever game you are playing. The webcam and capture. Next is a different type of camera sources. In this menu, X9 will not be detected. Another way to add game is via auto detect. It automatically switches to whatever game you are playing. The webcam and capture. Next is a different type of camera sources. In this menu,